Just finished recording Shannon, answer a bunch of questions for the vlog. So it's time for me to pack up because I'm going to Seattle, visit some family up there. From this point on, you're going to be following me around just editing the vlog, basically trying my best to get it out by Saturday. But yeah, I'll see you when the vlog comes out.
You are traveling to the security checkpoint for all these gates.
Made it to Seattle. Coming to my aunt's house.
I could be learning, you could be yearning to see what's behind these closed doors. But I promise you,
2:30 p.m. in Bellevue, just outside of Seattle. I have to edit this vlog by tonight. Haven't even started. I don't know how I'm gonna get this done. Delicious. It's now 4:20. We're at the Bellevue Botanical Gardens. Should be pretty nice. But still haven't started any editing on the vlog. Starting to look like it's gonna be a late night dire situation here. Finally editing the vlog. Kind of started last night, and it's now 9:59 a.m. the next morning. Still got a lot to go. Check it out. Huh? Starting to come together. Only took several months to actually clean the place. Not quite done yet. Still got a lot going on, but it is coming together. We might do like some kind of living wall thing over here. We haven't decided yet, but you know, it doesn't look too great right now. Anyway, let's get to the updates. Okay, so update. Here's what's going on. I am going to Seattle for a few days, but when I come back, Joe and I are going to be going to Vidcon, which we're extremely excited about. It's our first Vidcon as new YouTubers. Hopefully we meet some cool people, maybe meet some famous YouTubers, maybe get them on the vlog. Who knows? That would be really cool. I told you last week that we're doing a video project. That's actually for the Vidcon Poverty Challenge. We were super excited when this was announced because it actually fits in really perfectly with the kind of stuff that we do. We deal with water projects right now, bringing water to developing communities. The challenge was literally to show how we can tackle global poverty, and water scarcity is actually a cause of global poverty. Super excited about that. I've actually got the video almost completed. I can't show it to you guys until after we've already done the submission. It will go up on the YouTube once it's done. Whether we win the competition or not doesn't make a difference. I'll definitely have a big vlog for the VidCon event. We're gonna do a lot of filming there, all kinds of drone stuff, fun stuff. I don't know how that's gonna work because it runs through the weekend, and we usually do our vlog release on Saturdays. So worst case scenario, I'll release the vlog a couple days late because I feel like it doesn't really make sense to split the VidCon stuff into two different vlogs, but I don't know, drop comments below if you have any ideas on that one. Sticking to the format kind of last week, there is obviously a lot going on this week, and I've also switched to a 1-week cycle for the vlog release, which means I have, you know, a lot less content, especially this month, just because it's been so busy, a lot less content to be able to slap together all at once, or a lot less time to be able to slap together a lot of content. This is obviously going to be a shorter vlog, but I thought what I would start doing is kind of like character profile, little interview documentary things on each member of the team. So I think today we're gonna start with Shannon.
I'm Shannon, I work at Tenkiv. Arya's forcing me to do this because he's an asshole. When I first joined Tenkiv, I was in college eating nothing but ramen. I found a job listing, what I thought was a 2D graphics position. I put on my best crappy clothes, and actually I had to borrow clothes from my sister because I actually didn't own any nice clothes. When I had my interview, they actually told me that it was for a 3D graphics position, which I had misread because honestly, I think I was a little hungover. Found out it was the 3D position. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll try it out because it doesn't sound that repulsive to me to try 3D graphics. I installed Autodesk 3ds Max, which is the worst program ever made. And Autodesk, if you're watching this, you should feel ashamed of yourselves. I tried to make a house. I did manage to make a house. It took me 2 days. I just basically didn't sleep for 2 days. Laptop was like crashing every like 2.5 hours because it was just overheating. Could not handle a 3D program. I've had my house on a little USB stick and I brought it back finally. Delirious and stumbling into my second interview. They were impressed by my dedication. So they're like, I guess you can work here. Please save us. And I said, okay, I will be your savior. That's how I got started at Tenkiv. I do our graphical interfaces and pretty much most of the graphic work still. I'm doing our 3D control UI right now. We were just broke all the time at the start, which was kind of a struggle. But I had already been broke for like 3 years before that, so it was just kind of just more of the same. Instead of channeling all the anger you have over not having any money into like just playing video games, I was just channeling it into making shit that might make a difference in the world. So it's probably a better outlet. Why did I stay? Because I like what I was doing, and the people, I mean, except for Arya, obviously, are really cool. I feel like if there was a problem that was more pressing and urgent than fixing the climate or the energy infrastructure of the world, then to become more renewable or just fully renewable. If there was a problem more pressing than that, Tenkiv would probably be doing that. Here I am, 4 years later, 4.5 years later, still here. My favorite superhero, obviously, is Green Lantern. Everyone makes fun of me at the office. Everyone makes fun of me, but it's because you guys have never read any Green Lantern comics and you just do not understand the character at all. You've only seen the shitty 2011 movie, and you're like, oh, Ryan Reynolds was such a horrible I can't even get into this. I can't even get into this right now. In this cruel, dark world full of dumbasses, that I'm trying to actually get something done that will make it so that the world doesn't end in the next 35 years. I'm an introverted person. I had to keep it PC thanks to Arya. I'm an introverted person, and I don't like going out and doing all this social bullshit that everyone always likes to do with startup culture, like go to events and like talk to people, because I just don't like talking to people. I like programming. Having to like kind of schmooze your way into the right circles, and if you don't schmooze properly, you don't actually get any resources to do what you're trying to do. I think that whole thing is horrible and should change, but I don't really know how that would change without, redoing a large part of societal customs. People in the future watching this vlog, you better be fucking thankful for what we did, because it was a struggle and we didn't have to do this. We could have just let the world die and gone on a spaceship and flown away, but instead we're here working day and night, drinking shitty energy drinks, and look at this. I had to drink like 3 of these today to even function. Drinking like liquefied meals just to get as much work done as possible throughout the course of the day. We did all this shit so you can actually have a planet to live on. So you're welcome, and my ancestors will accept PayPal donations in my name. Don't put that.